Okay, so it works at 55. So at least at 55, a good thing that you can do is this is the percentage usually you'll see people go for the up B to get some damage on people, which is a good option. You also see people a lot of times like to go for the down B, which is a true combo. You know, there wasn't really much way Mario could get out of it at that percentage. But one that I like to do that I think is pretty good is down throw to the spike to back air. It dishes out quite a bit of damage, as you can see. Mario's at 55 and now he's at 85. So that was a good solid 30% of damage right there. And it's a really fast move, but you have so many options with it. After you get a down throw spike like that, you can actually spike into spike a lot of times too. And if you do manage to get a double spike, missed it right there. Let's see if I can land this double spike. Alright, and then boom, right to up B. So if you know your opponent doesn't have a tech, and oftentimes they won't really expect you to be doing the down air spike. Maybe if you were off stage right here, they'd expect it. But you can also try to read your opponent to see if they'll air dodge. But I've found that that one works pretty good, and you can actually get up there pretty fast to make it almost a true combo. They can't really see it coming. But what's really cool about Luigi's down spike is that it actually off the stage rebound combos into pretty much almost every single one of his moves. You can combo into another down air, you can combo into an up air if they bounce high enough. You can do it like that. You can also combo into, believe it or not, a side B, which is really hard to do, but you can do it. Usually if they're at a higher percent, then they come up high enough to do it. Let's see, so here, if I put them at a higher percent, we may be able to see it. So, right there. I hit him with it right there. I think he could have responded out of it. But you can actually down throw into the aerial version of your up B. Let's see if I can manage to pull that one off. You know, they're all really hard to do, so you have to practice big time with that. I'm getting closer, though. I wouldn't really do this one too much. I usually like to go for the spike to back air. It seems to be the best option. Does the most damage. But you can also do the spike to the down B. But what's nice about this is depending on how high they go, Luigi's down B is stronger at the base of his feet, and guess where this spike puts him right at? Right at the base of Luigi's feet to give him the most knockback. So that's what's really cool about it. But the back air, down spike to back air is actually a killing setup if they're at the right percentage. Which out of a down throw, that could be hard now. Before Luigi was nerfed, that was a really good option for killing. Now it's a little bit harder to do, but you know, if you read people's jumps, you can catch them with that. They probably won't see it coming. So I definitely think it's a better option than just down throw to up B. But you know, at a specific percentage, you can still get that up B in and get them with it for sure to guaranteed kill. This stage is a really high skybox, but Mario probably would have died from that on any other stage. But let's see, so you can also do it to like a forward air and try to follow up with more. You can also do it, like I said, to up air. I like the double spike, just sounds really cool and feels so satisfying. But a good one is to do the down spike, fast fall to an up B. That can be a pretty good one if they don't tech their landing or respond fast enough. At higher percentage, they have more time to act out of it. But if you catch them right in that perfect percent to where they're at, you know, they're barely able to bounce off the ground, then you can get them really good with it. Because they have less time to react. And see, that actually got Mario really good. And, you know, you can even spice it up by doing that double spike if you want. I wouldn't necessarily go for the double spike. Just go for what, you know, you feel works best for you. And always throw in mix-up. Don't make it too obvious. If they see you going through for the down spike, say 2 throws, you try it, and you miss, they likely know you're going to do it, and they're just going to DI away from you, and you'll just whiff the attack. The good thing, though, about the down air is it's so fast that even if you whiff it, if you whiff the actual spike part, they'll still get hit. So, I've gotten so used to it. Alright. So, goodness, now I can't even miss it. Okay. Alright, there. So if you missed it like that, you still have an opportunity to follow up with other moves. And if you miss the attack altogether, you actually, like, I think he has to be at a higher percent. It's a little bit harder to miss, but, you know, if you miss the attack altogether, or say they air dodge through it, right afterwards, you oftentimes have enough time to do a fast fall nair and still catch him off guard with it. Let's see if I can do that to Mario here. So a lot of times, let's see, here, I'll put him on attack, see if he'll be able to demonstrate this for us. Ah, almost had it right there. 70 might be just a little too high for that. At 70, you probably wouldn't want to go through for it too much anyways. Alright, let's see. Alright, Mario, demonstrate. Help us teach. No. We're not going on full-on brawl, we're trying to demonstrate techniques. Now he is not even air dodging. He totally could have, though, right there. Alright. See, I actually caught him pretty fast with that. So the cool thing about it is the spike doesn't hit just at, like, a lot of times with Luigi's spike, since you usually use it for offstage guarding too much, you get used to hitting people with just the tip of your shoe. But really, it's pretty much all of Luigi's legs. So you can hit the, if you know where an opponent's hurt boxes are, you can hit them right in that and still get it pretty fast. Whereas if you wait to hit, like, say, the top of a character's head, like right at the peak of your jump, you're gonna likely miss it. They're probably gonna get away. Like, let's see here. Come on, Mario. If you wait to get there, a lot of times the opponent will get away from that. So, not always a good option to do there. But one cool thing I have noticed too is, let's see, I think at the higher percentage like this, getting it into the up B is a guaranteed kill. You know, stage dependent. They, at a certain percentage, they'll pop right up to the exact height you want them to be. To where it doesn't even take much, you know, to actually hit them with that. Let's see. I guess 65 is a little low. Let's see, we'll try 75. Boom, like that. Alright, so normal stage, you know, that would have killed. But what's good is you can also do that to a nair, which is another one of Luigi's kill moves. Go boom. And if you haven't used your second jump, which likely you have, you can try to get that and go for another follow-up, especially if you did a fast move. Like when you're at lower percentage to where it doesn't take a double jump to catch up to your opponent, you can, you know, hit him with a faster attack like a forward air and try to follow up. Let's see if I can do it here to Mario. Alright. Yeah, so you can get more follow-ups sometimes if you do that. Up air is a really good one though, because it kind of like juggles your opponent a little bit, and oftentimes if you get directly below him, it'll kick him behind you in the perfect position to give you a back air as well. Which that's kind of cool, as that move kind of combos into itself too. Now Mario's going a little bit too far away right here for me to fully demonstrate it. That was pretty close though, but you get the idea. So, yeah, you have so many options out of that. I like to freestyle with Luigi, always keep your opponent guessing.